Welcome to Monday Night Raw after Extra Rules, in which we're kicking off with a Money in the Bank qualifier. 3 men from Monday Night Raw, 3 men on Friday Night SmackDown with tape partner coming out first. In action is Montez Ford, joined by Bobby Lashley, the WWE Champion, who defeated Seth Rollins last night with the help of Montez Ford. And while Bobby Lashley's reformed the Hurt Business with the Street Profits, a new attitude and new goals for Angelo Dawkins and Montez Ford. Let's see if Montez Ford can book himself a spot in the Money in the Bank, or if Matt Riddle, his opponent here tonight, is going to get the victory. Let's get this match up underway as Matt Riddle has made his way out here. And as I mentioned, you didn't see Lashley there with a towel, but Lashley defeated Seth Rollins last night at Extreme Rules in the main event of Part 2 to become WWE Champion with the help of Montez Ford, who I believe hit Seth Rollins with a steel chair shot at one point in the matchup. Lashley ended up becoming WWE Champion. But Matt Riddle's not here. Let's get this match up underway and see if Matt Riddle or Montez Ford are going to go forward to Money in the Bank to fight for the Money in the Bank ladder match. And this matchup is underway, and the attitude from Montez Ford, as you can see. Matt Riddle a little bit taking a back out and spine buster straight away by Montez Ford. You can see a meaner demeanour from Montez Ford, which is all about action now, all about getting a job done. Doesn't care about the fans, doesn't care about putting on a spectacle. All he cares about is getting the victory. And the ranks on Monday Night Raw. It's Matt Riddle already rolling out, and Montez Ford already playing some mind games over Matt Riddle. And Montez Ford usually at this point would go for a dive to the outside, but instead decides not to. You see here, as I mentioned, we don't really know the reasons why Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins are joining forces with Bobby Lashley. But it's something that's been happening in the background, backstage. As Matt Riddle goes a huge knee strike there. So Matt Riddle using his strength there to get back in this one. 2 gut-wrench suplexes here. But as I was saying, Bobby Lashley clearly has been working in the background whilst also making himself the #1 contender. But a painful hit by Matt Riddle and Montez Ford at 1 from the 2 gut-wrench suplexes in a row. Not enough there to keep Montez Ford down for the count. It's Matt Riddle now, once again looking for strikes there. And for multiple combinations there with Montez Ford out the way. Montez Ford now standing into the middle of the ring now, looking for a moonsault, but Matt Riddle out of the way here. As you can see, Lashley and Angelo Dawkins looking on at ringside. It's Matt Riddle with a bro to sleep into a German suplex into the pinfall. There's a 2 count for Matt Riddle in this one early on here. Montez Ford gets out of the way here and flies him with a huge back elbow. It's a shocking moment at Extreme Rules when Montez Ford appeared behind Seth Rollins with a steel chair and hit him with it, leading to Lashley hitting a couple of spears and then the hurt lock and becoming World Heavyweight Champion. As I mentioned, I still don't know the reason behind it, but I can hazard a guess that Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins must be taken a little bit more seriously here in WWE. Want to become champions again. Maybe Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins want to become singles champions here on Monday Night Raw. Want to break out into the singles competition. So you see an impressive matchup here between these two, both men leaving it all on the line for a chance to become a competitor in Money in the Bank. But as I've mentioned, at Money in the Bank it will be 3 superstars on Monday Night Raw and 3 superstars on SmackDown in the men's Money in the Bank and in the women's Money in the Bank as well. Meaning that obviously 3 Raw superstars will compete for a chance, 3 SmackDown superstars will compete for a chance at becoming Money in the Bank for their respective brands and respective championships. And Montez Ford looking to become the first man of Monday Night Raw to go into that position. So a huge knee strike there by Matt Riddle. Could have got a job done. But again, Montez Ford out. Our next matchup will be Elias in action in the Monday Night qualifier. We're not sure who was taking on, but Elias back in action, looking to back himself into a Money in the Bank ladder match. Obviously, Matt Riddle's been in Money in the Bank ladder matches before. That's exactly what he needs to do in them. He's never won one, but he's got experience in them. There's a pressing move up there by Montez Ford. Montez Ford runs in with a drop kick to the midsection, but Matt Riddle, as you can see the distraction there, and just drops him down. And Montez Ford just, usually the crowd would love these actions by Montez Ford, but this new Montez Ford, the crowd don't like. The new Street Profits the crowd don't like it. You see Angelo Dawkins and Bobby Lashley just having a words with the crowd there. Montez now puts Matt Riddle up and plants him down, and once again shoving his athleticism there. Matt Riddle getting up now. There's Montez Ford thinking here. Montez Ford with DDT. Montez Ford now looking for the running blockbuster from the corner here. Looking to the of the front to see if he hits this. It could be on the verge of being everyone. Matt Riddle with an impressive reversal there. It's Matt Riddle now. Back in front. RKO. An RKO. But Angelo Dawkins getting involved once again. And Matt Riddle rolled up here into the pinfall. Only a 1 count though. Smacked by Dawkins though. Super kick miss. Matt Riddle, huge roundhouse kick. Matt Riddle now looking for a deadlift. German suplex to Montez Ford. And Matt Riddle running in with a huge forearm shot. Matt Riddle firing himself up here. Really think about putting this one away. Matt Riddle runs in once again looking for a shot, but Montez Ford out of the way. Montez Ford now just with those impressive strikes. And Montez just stomping away at Matt Riddle in the corner. And once again just saying that this is easy to him. That this new Montez Ford is here and should be taken seriously. It's Montez now. Montez Matt Riddle into the corner. Runs in looking for a huge back elbow there, but Matt Riddle now. Matt Riddle looking for a boy Derek here. Forgets it's this match. Could be over. Boy Derek delivered. Into the pinfall. 1, 2. Montez Ford out at 2 3/4, and Matt Riddle cannot believe it here. And once again, Angelo Dawkins getting involved in this one. And that's the benefit of having friends at ringside. Obviously, Matt Riddle's former tag team partner, Randy Orton, is out for action for a little bit after his matches with Cody Rhodes recently. That's why I haven't seen either of them in action. But what is Montez Ford doing here? Oh, Angelo Dawkins doing, sorry. It's now Montez with a awful splash. And now, the referee distracted. Montez, frog splash into the pinfall. 1, 2, and Riddle kicks out last second. I don't think Montez Ford can believe it. As Montez Ford now just going to rain down the strikes here. Just keeping Matt Riddle on, looking to maybe knock him out here. It's Matt Riddle now looking to take a breather on the ring apron here. Drop kick delivered by Montez Ford. Montez not at the centre. That wasn't flashy, but it does the damage. It's Montez now. Back into the ring goes Matt Riddle. Smash it could be on his way to being over here. Montez Ford looking for a frog splash here for a second time. That's it. Into the pinfall. 1, 2, 3. And Montez Ford will go forward to Money in the Bank to compete in the Money in the Bank ladder match, representing Monday Night Raw. Matt Riddle, he put in an impressive performance, but Angelo Dawkins and Bobby Lashley at ringside, obviously causing distractions throughout the whole thing. And Montez Ford in the end takes advantage of those and gets a victory here tonight. And a new era, the era of the Almighty here, Monday Night Raw is underway. And the Hurt Business reformed could be a dominant force on Monday Night Raw moving forward. Well, the next match, as I mentioned, is another men's qualifying match for the Money in the Bank ladder match. As Elias makes his way out here, looking to earn himself a big opportunity to get into that Money in the Bank ladder match. Let's see who he's going to be taking on here tonight and get the match up underway. And when it looks like Elias is going to be taking on a member of the Judgment Day here, either Dominic Mysterio, Finn Balor, or Damien Priest. And it looks like Damien Priest is going to be the one in action here tonight, joined by ringside by Rhea Ripley and Dominic Mysterio. No Finn Balor. Maybe Finn Balor's backstage or somewhere in the arena looking to get involved at some point in this matchup if needed. But the Eradicator Rhea Ripley, Dirty Dominic Mysterio, and Damien Priest are here looking to run Monday Night Raw here. Judgment Day are looking to do is get this matchup underway. See Damien Priest can earn himself a Money in the Bank ladder match opportunity here tonight. A crowd here behind Elias, obviously a fan favourite at points here in WWE. Obviously a rather underrated superstar at times in my opinion as well. As Damien Priest looking to perhaps make short work of Elias here, but Elias getting out of the dodge of that huge elbow shot. Smart move by Elias, and Elias he has a chokehold on the ropes early on. Obviously not the most, fan favourite move. A huge drop kick to the lower back into the pinfall here. It barely got a 1 count. I didn't really get a 1 count there, but it's a millisecond away from being a 1 count. It's Elias now. An impressive start there, getting out of dodge that big elbow shot and then getting the choke and then the drop kick to the midsection. Damien Priest fighting his way out the corner here, driving Elias down into the mat. I'm looking for a huge discus punch here. To Elias now just controlling the match of players. Damien Priest is something to the arm there of Elias. I was thinking here, Damien Priest. He got a shot around the ears, just dazing Elias here now, looking for an impressive stun there by Damien Priest. As the Judgment Day cheer him on. And while Dominic Mysterio throwing Elias back into the ring here. That's a benefit of having Dominic and Rhea Ripley at ringside. As a huge forearm now delivered by Damien Priest, and Dominic Mysterio cheers up one on at ringside. I see Dominic Mysterio unsuccessful at its was to get the US title away from Austin Theory, but he put up a great showing. Austin Theory had to got dragged to deep waters by Dominic Mysterio on that one. It's an impressive showing by both men, but Austin Theory proved as the champion and retained the title. Rhea Ripley and the rest of the Judgment Day, as I said, at the pride of the showing that Dominic Mysterio put on, and if he keeps improving as the DDT delivered there, busted up in Damien Priest, and Elias sees that he's done that, and now just looking to exasperate the wound here as now Elias, and to showcase his strength here, just working on the wrist there and the right arm of Damien Priest. As Damien Priest has got a cut right above the eye, I believe it is. That will obviously mess with his vision here in this matchup. As Elias now gaining control of this one. So I don't think he wanted to bust up in Damien Priest, but he's going to obviously not pass the opportunity up to take advantage of it, as now he looks for a cutter here, middle of the ring. Is that going to be enough to put away Damien Priest there? 1, 2. Damien Priest at 2 there. Obviously not enough to put away Damien Priest yet. But I imagine if Elias just put away Damien Priest tonight, it's going to be an impressive victory for him, and a big one, probably one of the biggest victories of his career here in WWE. So Elias now looking to go to the top, and then Elias has to go to the top right there, and there. So Elias now has to launch himself an elbow drop here. However, Damien Priest out of the way, so runs him a few shots at the face there. And I have received word that Finn Balor, by the way, is lurking backstage, just waiting in a gorilla position for whether it's needed here tonight. That's why he's not out at ringside. He's been told that he's lurking backstage, and he's been asked to evacuate the area, but he's not complying. I should imagine that he clearly doesn't want to, because he wants to be in a position where he can come out and help his friend if he needs to. So Elias looking for a single leg Boston Crab here after working on the knee there at the corner. So Elias has it locked in tight here. Is Damien Priest going to better find a way out of this, or is Elias going to make him pass out or submit here? Damien Priest finds a way out. The damage might have been done there to the legs. We know Damien Priest starts to deliver some kicks. So that might have just taken him out of the equation. A huge Falcon arrow there delivered by Damien Priest. You can see the cut there. A huge cut there that's going to require some stitching backstage after the matchup. As Elias now for a huge discus clothesline, turning Damien Priest inside out. As Damien now also thinking here, Damien clearly not really in this one right now. So Elias now looking to go back to the top rope. Maybe thinking elbow drop once again. Elias this time gets the elbow drop. But straight to the face of Damien Priest, I believe that was, into the pinfall. 1, 2. But able to get the pinfall there once again is Elias. So Damien Priest now rolling to the ringside here. So it looks like Dominic Mysterio and Rhea Ripley got the attention of Elias here, and Elias just telling them to leave him alone here. As Damien Priest runs back in, blindside Elias. Damien Priest now looking for Razor's edge here. Distraction from the Judgment Day. Could be what gets Damien Priest a victory here. Somewhere looks for a South of Heaven. Chokes on here, middle of the ring, and that's it. 1, 2, 3, and Damien Priest gets the victory. I think Big Dandy, maybe it was a cut that, you know, made him struggle in this matchup more than anything, but impressive showing there from Elias in the end. Dominic Mysterio and Rhea Ripley causing a distraction, allowing the Razor's Edge to be it, and then the South of Heaven choke slam leading to the pinfall. And maybe Elias could get an opportunity in the future once again after that showing, but Damien Priest advances to Money in the Bank after this victory here tonight to join Montez Ford on the Raw side of that men's Money in the Bank ladder match. You can see celebrating with the Judgment Day. Feeling that about stage, probably celebrating the victory as well. Let's get into our next matchup here on Monday Night Raw. Well, our next matchup here is to determine one of the 3 women on Raw. We're going to go into the women's Money in the Bank ladder match, and up first is Sonya Deville looking to get a huge opportunity here. Let's see who she's taken on here for the women's Money in the Bank qualifying match. Well, it looks like she's going to be taking on Alexa Bliss, returning to Monday Night Raw here. Obviously, Alexa Bliss, a former Miss Money in the Bank, I believe. Obviously, former women's champion as well, multiple time women's champion. And Alexa Bliss looking to return to the Alexa Bliss of old here and get herself a spot in that women's Money in the Bank ladder match to maybe win it again for a second time in her career. Let's get this matchup underway. So you know, we're looking to get a huge opportunity here tonight, looking to put in a huge performance to defeat Alexa Bliss. I remember going to see the Alexa Bliss of old in this one. So a huge strike there, but Sonya Deville getting out of the way. And Sonya Deville has an MMA background, is legitimacy behind Sonya Deville, but an arm drag there early on. There's some mind games by Alexa Bliss. We know Alexa Bliss has been, well, obviously been with Bray Wyatt, etc. in recent years, learning their mind games. I'm sure already knew them anyway. But an impressive showing here early on here by Alexa Bliss, getting control of this one. As I mentioned, a former women's champion for Miss Money in the Bank. It's a huge shot there by Sonya Deville. Sends it over to the corner, or sends it over to the right, sorry. As another spine delivered by Sonya Deville. And Deville, probably some people are underestimating her in this one, maybe saying that she doesn't stand a chance here, but some huge strikes there to the midsection. Doing the damage here, and Alexa Bliss collapsing after that. That's not a good sign. They were just winded here, but that could lead to more damage as a lead to the upper back there as well. Takes her down. Sonya Deville now kicks to the midsection, and now another, just a huge knee and a stomp. You can see Sonya Deville clearly has worked to win matches there in WWE. We all know that. But whether she can defeat Alexa Bliss there is a huge question. So Alexa Bliss now looking for that underhook once again. Sonya Deville not happy about that, as now she runs and drop toe hold by Alexa Bliss, and Alexa Bliss now so once again playing mind games and runs in, this time with a drop kick. Alexa Bliss looking to get rolling here. Alexa Bliss now following Sonya Deville to the outside, looking to get back into the ring maybe. As Alexa Bliss looks for a huge strike there, but Sonya Deville launching Alexa good first into the announce table there. Again working on the midsection of Alexa Bliss. Smart hit by Sonya Deville. Sonya now, what's she thinking here? Sonya Deville now looking for a dragon sweeper here. As they're working on the midsection, is this going to be enough to make Alexa Bliss fit? But Alexa Bliss quickly finds a way at that one. Smart there by Alexa Bliss. As Alexa now runs in, huge clothesline, takes down Sonya Deville. Runs in riding herself in this one. Gets a second clothesline here. This time runs in, huge drop kick. Sends Deville down. Alexa now looking to launch Deville into the corner here. Runs in with a huge flip clear to Sonya Deville. Now once again playing mind games there. Runs in again looking for a huge shot. This time Sonya Deville gets a reversal, looking for a kick there though. Alexa Bliss manages to get the catch there and the kick, and now looking for some strikes of her own here. Kick to the midsection, again another kick to the midsection. What's she thinking here? Alexa Bliss looking to drive her down. Sonya Deville finding a way to that one. So now another kick to the midsection. I'm looking for a sudden knee shot once again. So this could be in a bad way. Because now what's Sonya Deville thinking here? Sonya Deville hoisting her up and dropping her down. That could be it. That could be it. That looked a hard landing for Alexa Bliss. 1, 2. And Sonya Deville almost got the pinfall over Alexa Bliss there. Somehow Bliss found a way out of that one. So now they're doing a huge knee strike to Alexa Bliss, and Alexa Bliss just finding a way out of finding a way to get up from these situations somehow, but looking for a cross arm bar here. Sonya Deville utilizing the submission game here in this one. But again, Alexa Bliss finding a way out of this one, using her experience. Alexa Bliss now looking for a huge strike, taking down Sonya Deville. That was impressive there by Alexa Bliss. Putting everything behind that one as now. Looking to drive her down and maybe wrench on the hair here. Oh, Sonya Deville just putting her up, just putting on the hair. Obviously not a legal move in the ring, but the referee was going to allow it until the count of 5, obviously. So now Sonya Deville has Alexa Bliss for insult to injury here. And Alexa Bliss that was kind of weird, not sure why Alexa Bliss did that, but maybe that's just the effects of the Fiend still wearing off on Alexa Bliss. So a twisted Bliss to Sonya Deville into the pinfall. 1, 2, 3. A slight moment there from Alexa Bliss where she just lost and looked herself maybe there. Not sure what just happened, but Alexa Bliss gets the victory here over Sonya Deville. I've got to imagine that Alexa Bliss midsection isn't going to be the greatest going into Money in the Bank. She's got a couple of weeks to prepare for that one, a couple of weeks to recover. And maybe she could go to Money in the Bank and win it once again to become Women's Champion here in WWE. But Alexa Bliss, once again, is back at the top of the game here in WWE. Well, we come here to our main event here, Monday Night Raw, with Robert Roode making his way out here, set for action against Johnny Gargano in a no DQ match. And if you're wondering why this matchup is taking place, Robert Roode has been on a losing streak here on Monday Night Raw up until recently when he lost to Johnny Gargano, when he snapped after the match, wiping out Johnny Gargano, leaving him just in a state to not get himself back up there to be helped out of the arena backstage. And then neither man wanted to wait till Monday Night to fight each other. Johnny Gargano called for a match up here tonight. Robert Roode agreed, and Johnny Gargano also said, let's make it no DQ, so there's no excuses when you lose to me once again. And Robert Roode agreed and said, this is the worst mistake of your career, I'm going to end it here tonight and prove to everyone that I'm still the glorious one, and I should be taken seriously on Monday Night Raw. Let's get Johnny Gargano out here and get this matchup underway. As we know, both men former NXT champions, both men doing great things there in NXT, taking each other on here tonight in a no DQ match. Johnny Gargano all smiles here tonight at the moment, but once that bell rings, he's going to be straight down to business as we've seen in the past. Let's get this matchup underway, as if we can get a victory here tonight, or Johnny Gargano is going to stick to his word and defeat Robert Roode once again in this no DQ match at the end of Monday Night Raw. And what this no DQ matchup is underway here. Robert Roode versus Johnny Gargano. Obviously these two, after 3 that I mentioned in the entrance, Robert Roode looking to get back to the top of his game here tonight and put away Johnny Gargano in this Extreme Rules match. These two just have a feud between each other that both men want to leave it all out in the ring here tonight. As you can see, both men just trading blows here. In the early part of this match, leaving everything they have in that ring. As I'm really looking for a suplex there. Going to drop Johnny Gargano on his back. As I mentioned, this one is an Extreme Rules match, so this match can go anywhere they want to in the ring. They can use anything they want during the match to get the victory. That's obviously what Robert Roode wants to do. He wants to prove that Johnny Gargano is not better than him, and that he should be the one seen as one of the best wrestlers in WWE instead of Johnny Gargano. I see Robert Roode on a losing streak currently here on Monday Night Raw. He's looking to put that behind him and here tonight move forward with a victory and put Johnny Gargano in this rear view and possibly injure Johnny Gargano. That's what he said. He wants to make Johnny Gargano pay for that loss that he handed him last week that pushed him over the line. Obviously, that attack after the matchup on Johnny Gargano was one thing, but beating him here tonight in an Extreme Rules match is another. And that's what Johnny Gargano has in store from here tonight, as Roode is in control of this one in the early part of this match. He's now got a steel chair from Damien down. Chair shots here to the rib cage of Johnny Gargano. And Johnny Gargano getting out of the way of that one, but Johnny Gargano is swinging, but Johnny Gargano isn't really there right now. I think Johnny Gargano is just on autopilot right now. He's looking to survive in this one. As Roode now just drops him down on his back. Now just a huge shot to the side of the head. This matchup ain't going to be pretty. This matchup ain't going to be a wrestling match between two very good wrestlers. This is just a beat down. This is just a revenge in the eyes of Robert Roode. Getting revenge for a man who seemingly trying to ruin his career. Also, Robert Roode is just angry. It could be anyone who could have beaten him last week, you know what I mean? It didn't have to be Johnny Gargano that would have sent him to this point. But just the fact that it was Johnny Gargano, this is now just broken a kendo stick across the body of Johnny Gargano here. Now what's he thinking now? Because now he's got Johnny Gargano hoisted up again, and now he's just looking to drop him face first across the barricade. He's mocking the crowd here and anyone who is here to support Johnny Gargano. As I mentioned, this ain't a wrestling match, this is just a beatdown on behalf of Robert Roode, but Johnny Gargano trying to get back into this one. I know Johnny Gargano's got heart, Johnny Gargano's got fire, and he's got grit, he's got resiliency. Would that be enough here tonight to see him get past Robert Roode here and get the victory? It's now Johnny Gargano looking for a deep press on the outside. Remember, this matchup has to end in the ring if it's going to end by a pinfall. It could end any other way, obviously, like knockout or anything like that, but the crowd here behind Johnny Gargano just fires shots there at Robert Roode, and Johnny Gargano fired up now. What's Gargano thinking? Gargano might be thinking about launching himself to the outside here, and Johnny Gargano with a suicide dive to Robert Roode. Again, just as I mentioned, leaving it all out in the ring here. Johnny Gargano looks for a discus clothesline, turns him inside out, and Roode now feeling the effects of the attacks by Johnny Gargano. A knee strike there allows Robert Roode to take control of this matchup once again. He drives him head first into the mat. That would do a lot of damage. As now Roode now looking for a spinebuster on the outside. Roode now, what's he thinking? Dropping a knee across the face of Johnny Gargano. Now, what in the world? What is? Surely not. No. I saw him do this in Raw, a glorious CDT on the outside a few weeks ago. But there's a steel chair now in the equation. Robert Roode with a glorious DDT on the outside on the steel chair. Gargano's got to be out cold. This is just it's not even done here. Robert Roode is not done. Robert Roode is looking to put away Johnny Gargano for good here tonight. Looking to put Johnny Gargano in his rearview mirror and move forward and get his career back on track. We need the EMTs out here after this matchup is done. We need the EMTs out here right now. So Robert Roode now thinking for another glorious DDT, this time for the announce table. Roode just busting open Johnny Gargano now with a huge stomp to the face. They might have broken his nose with that. Johnny Gargano is just not in a good way right now. This matchup has been, well, it's not really been a matchup. It's just been a one-sided beatdown by Robert Roode on Johnny Gargano, and Robert Roode is not done here. But just a shot to the lower back there. Now Roode bringing down a shot to the leg. Maybe looking to break the leg here of Johnny Gargano. Johnny Gargano is not in a good way. Yeah, just holding his leg here. Johnny Gargano trying to get himself up here. It's now Roode. What's he thinking here? Roode just planting Gargano down, and now middle rope. Dropping a knee across the face. But the referee told Roode to just wait, but this matchup is no DQ. This matchup is Extreme Rules. This match can go anywhere. Anything that Robert Roode wants to do, he can do. I think he's looking to take out Johnny Gargano for good here. Johnny Gargano trying to get to the corner, and he does so. It runs in with a huge knee. And now, I think to go to the legs once again here, I believe. Yes, he is. Dropping an elbow across the leg, and now just driving the knee into the leg of Johnny Gargano multiple times here. Right now, we're thinking figure four. We're looking to just knock the maneuver in. Just to do as much pain as possible here to Johnny Gargano. This has it locked and tight here. Not willing to let go here. Johnny Gargano not going to tap out. He's looking to maybe break the legs here, Johnny Gargano, or at least cause some damage to the legs of Johnny Gargano. Which right now is it locked and tight once again here. And letting go, interesting here, doing the damage. Now I think that Johnny Gargano kicking that leg out there, trying to get some feeling back in the leg here. Johnny Gargano might have just injured his leg there. And now just another glorious DDT into the chair. This is it. 1, 2, 3. And Roode, with a new attitude here, gets the job done. But we need EMTs out here right now to check on Gargano. Not only has he suffered a laceration on the face, but the amount of damage he took to his leg in that matchup. He's surely, after that figure four as well, got an injury. You can see Johnny Gargano's out cold here. I'm sure he gets the 3 count. And Roode, back at the top of his game at the expense of Johnny Gargano. But you've got to imagine that Johnny Gargano is going to be back and better than ever. But Roode, perhaps, is back on a path to get his career back on top. Or get himself back on top in this career.